PC24 ਦੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਬਹੁਤ-ਬਹੁਤ ਸਵਾਗਤ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਮੈਂ ਹਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਹੋਸਟ ਪੌਲ ਚੀਮਾ। ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ੁੱਕਰਵਾਰ ਦਾ ਦਿਨ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਚੰਗਾ ਚੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ। ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਦੀ ਸ਼ੁਰੂਆਤ ਕਰਨ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਦੋਸਤਾਂ, ਮਿੱਤਰਾਂ, ਭੈਣਾਂ, ਭਰਾਵਾਂ, ਵੱਡਿਆਂ, ਛੋਟਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਕਿ ਅੱਜ ਆਪਣਾ ਜਨਮ ਦਿਨ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣੀ ਸਾਲਗਿਰਾ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ, ਆਪਣੇ ਨਵੇਂ ਮਕਾਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਮਕਾਨ 'ਚ ਸ਼ਿਫਟ ਕਰ ਗਏ, ਅਤੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੇ ਘਰ ਨਵ ਜਨਮੇ ਦੀਆਂ ਕਿਲਕਾਰੀਆਂ ਗੂੰਜ ਉੱਠੀਆਂ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ PC24 ਅਤੇ RATV ਵੱਲੋਂ ਲੱਖ ਲੱਖ ਮੁਬਾਰਕਬਾਦ ਹੋਵੇ। ਸਾਡੇ ਗੈਸਟ ਵੀ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੁਬਾਰਕਬਾਦ ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹਣਗੇ। ਅਸੀਂ ਪਿਛਲੇ ਕੁਝ ਕੁ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਗੱਲਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ। ਖੁਸ਼ੀਆਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਉਹ ਕਿਸੇ ਚੀਜ਼ ਦੀਆਂ ਮੁਹਤਾਜ ਨਹੀਂ ਗਈਆਂ, ਪਰ ਮਸਲਾ ਉਦੋਂ ਪੈ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਜਦੋਂ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੰਡੀਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੋੜ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ। ਕੰਡੀਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੀ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਕਦੇ ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਰਹਿ ਹੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੀ, ਉਹ ਕੁਝ ਹੋਰ ਹੀ ਬਣ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਉਹਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤਸਵੀਰ ਆ ਉਹ ਬਦਲ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ। ਖੁਸ਼ੀ ਗਮੀ ਦਾ ਰੂਪ ਅਖਤਿਆਰ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਦੋਂ ਇੱਕ ਚੀਜ਼ ਸਾਡੀ ਪੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਯਾਰ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਹੁਣ ਸਾਡੇ ਕਾਮ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਇਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ, ਇਹ ਮਹਿਫਿਲ ਮੇਰੇ ਕਾਮ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮੇਰੇ ਕਾਮ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ। ਮੈਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੁਕਰਾਨਾ ਅਦਾ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੂੰਗਾ ਜੀ। ਸਾਡੇ ਇੱਕ ਵਰਮਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਨੇ ਜੀ, ਬੜੇ ਚੰਗੇ ਦੋਸਤ ਨੇ, ਸੋਸ਼ਲ ਮੀਡੀਆ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵਾਚ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ। ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਲਾਹ ਦਿੱਤੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਬੈਕਗਰਾਊਂਡ ਨੂੰ ਥੋੜ੍ਹਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨਰੀ ਕਰ ਦਈਏ, ਤਾਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਬੈਕਗਰਾਊਂਡ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਹੁਣ ਸਟੇਸ਼ਨਰੀ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਉਛਲ ਕੂਦ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ। ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਬੜੀ ਜਲਦੀ ਐਬਟਸਫੋਰਡ BC ਤੋਂ ਜੁੜਨ ਜਾ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਅਮਰਿਤ ਸੁਰਾ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਫ਼ੋਨ ਨੰਬਰ 7789991531 ਹੈ। ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਜਿਹੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਡਿਵੀਏਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ ਸਕੈਜੂਲ 'ਚ। ਬੁੱਧਵਾਰ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਸੀ, ਅੱਜ ਸ਼ੁੱਕਰਵਾਰ ਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਬਣਾਇਆ। ਸ਼ਾਇਦ ਕਿਸੇ ਗਰਲਫਰੈਂਡ ਨਾਲ ਕਿਧਰੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਹੋਵੇ, ਕੀ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਇਹ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਇੱਦਾਂ ਹੀ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਰਹਿੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜਨਾਬ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ। ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਅੱਜ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਸਾਂਝੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ, ਕੁਛ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਥਰੂ ਆਏਗੀ ਐਬਟਸਫੋਰਡ ਤੋਂ, ਆਲ ਦਾ ਵੇ ਫਰਮ ਐਬਟਸਫੋਰਡ। ਦੇਖ ਲਓ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਦੂਰ ਐਬਟਸਫੋਰਡ ਹੈ। ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੈਂ 4-5 ਘੰਟੇ ਦੀ ਜਾਂ 3.5 ਘੰਟੇ ਦੀ ਫਲਾਈਟ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਪੈਂਦਾ। ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਟੇਬਲ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੰਪਿਊਟਰ 'ਤੇ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ TV 'ਤੇ ਸਿੱਧੀ ਪੇਸ਼ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਉਹ ਵੀ ਬਗੈਰ ਕੋਈ ਖਰਚਾ ਕਰਾਏ। ਚਾਹ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਪੀਣੀ, ਪਾਣੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਪੀਣਾ, ਸਨੈਕਸ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਖਾਣੇ, ਕੋਈ ਖਰਚਾ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੋਈ ਮਜਬੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ। ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਇਨਫੋਰਮੇਸ਼ਨ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਹੋ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ। ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗਾ ਜੀ ਕਿ ਸੂਰਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਕਿਸੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਜੈਕਟ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਗਏ ਸੀ। ਦੇਖਾਂਗੇ ਜੇ ਉਹ ਕੁਛ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰ ਸਕੇ ਡਾਟਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਕਈ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਕੌਨਫੀਡੈਂਸ਼ੀਅਲਿਟੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਰੱਖਣੀਆਂ ਪੈਂਦੀਆਂ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਉਹ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ। ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਇੱਕ ਕੋਟ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਅੱਜ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕੋਟ ਅਸੀਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਏ ਹਾਂ ਉਹ ਬੈਂਜਾਮਿਨ ਫਰੈਂਕਲਿਨ ਵੱਲੋਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਭੇਜੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ। ਮਤਲਬ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਈਮੇਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਭੇਜੀ ਗਈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਿਹਾ ਅਤੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਨੇ ਨੋਟ ਕੀਤਾ, ਸਕਰੀਨ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਉਹ ਦਰਜ ਹੋ ਗਏ। ਬੈਂਜਾਮਿਨ ਫਰੈਂਕਲਿਨ 6ਵੇਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਸੀਗੇ ਜੀ ਪੈਨਸਿਲਵੇਨੀਆ ਦੇ। 1900 ਨਹੀਂ, ਠੰਡ ਰੱਖ ਪੌਲ ਚੀਮਾ, ਅਕਤੂਬਰ 18, 1785 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਨਵੰਬਰ 5, 1788 ਤੱਕ ਉਹ 6ਵੇਂ ਪ੍ਰੈਜ਼ੀਡੈਂਟ ਰਹੇ ਪੈਨਸਿਲਵੇਨੀਆ ਦੇ। ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਬੜੀਆਂ ਹੋਰ ਪੋਜੀਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਰੱਖੀਆਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਕੋਲ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਟੂ ਸਵੀਡਨ, ਮਿਨਿਸਟਰ ਟੂ ਫਰਾਂਸ, ਅਤੇ ਇਹ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਯੂਨਾਈਟਿਡ ਸਟੇਟਸ ਦੇ ਪੋਸਟ ਮਾਸਟਰ ਜਨਰਲ ਵੀ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ 1775 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 1776 ਤੱਕ। ਜੋ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ USPS ਦੀ ਡਿਲੀਵਰੀ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਨਾ ਅਮਰੀਕਾ ਤੋਂ, ਇਹ ਆਪਾਂ ਉਹਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ। ਉਹਦੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਪੋਸਟ ਮਾਸਟਰ ਜਨਰਲ ਵੀ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ। ਇੱਕ ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੀ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਰਹੇ ਹੈ ਇਹ ਕਿ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਹਾ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਸੀ ਇਹ ਪੋਲੀਮੈਥ ਕੈਟੇਗਰੀ 'ਚ ਫਾਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ। ਪੋਲੀਮੈਥ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ? POLYMATH। ਪੋਲੀਮੈਥ ਉਹ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਹੈ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੇ ਸਬਜੈਕਟਸ ਦੀ ਇੰਨੀ ਨੌਲੇਜ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸਾਰੀ ਕੰਪਲੈਕਸ ਨੌਲੇਜ ਨੂੰ ਇਕੱਠਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਦਾ ਹੱਲ ਕੱਢ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ। ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਸ਼ਾਰਟਕਟ ਦੱਸਾਂ ਇਸ ਪਰਸਨੈਲਿਟੀ ਬਾਰੇ, ਮੈਂ ਬੜਾ ਪ੍ਰਭਾਵਿਤ ਹੋਇਆ। ਇਹ ਰਾਈਟਰ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ, ਸਾਇੰਟਿਸਟ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ, ਇਨਵੈਂਟਰ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ, ਸਟੇਟਸਮੈਨ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ, ਡਿਪਲੋਮੈਟ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ, ਪ੍ਰਿੰਟਰ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ, ਪਬਲਿਸ਼ਰ ਵੀ ਸੀਗੇ ਰਹੇ ਆ, ਅਤੇ ਪੋਲੀਟੀਕਲ ਫਿਲੋਸਫਰ ਵੀ ਰਹੇ ਆ। ਇੰਟਲੈਕਚੁਅਲ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਉਸ ਟਾਈਮ ਦੇ ਲੀਡਿੰਗ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ, ਫਰੈਂਕਲਿਨ was one of the founding fathers of the United States, a drafter and signer of the United States Declaration of Independence. क्या बात है जी। ਹੋਰ ਦੱਸੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਲੈਣੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲੋਂ। ਇਹੋ ਜਿਹੇ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਟ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅਸ਼ ਕਰ ਉਠੋ, ਪਰ ਇੱਧਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੁੱਪਚਾਪ ਬੈਠੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੇ, ਕੋਈ ਕਮੈਂਟ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੋਈ ਪੋਸਟ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੋਈ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਨਹੀਂ, ਕੋਈ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਨਹੀਂ। ਇੱਦਾਂ ਥੋੜ੍ਹੀ ਗੱਡੀ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਹੈ। ਡਾਇਲੋਗ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਕਮਿਊਨੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਬਿਟਵੀਨ ਟੂ ਇੰਡੀਵਿਜੂਅਲਸ। ਕਮਿਊਨੀਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਕਰੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਦੱਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਵਧੀਆ ਕਰੀਏ, ਕਿੱਥੇ ਘਟੀਆ ਕਰੀਏ, ਅਤੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਅਕੋਰਡਿੰਗਲੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਸਿਸਟਮ ਨੂੰ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਚੇਂਜ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਖੋਟ ਸੀਗੀ ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਸਕਰੀਨ 'ਤੇ ਆ ਗਈ। ਇੱਥੇ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੱਸੇ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਤੇ ਹੱਸਣਾ ਸਿੱਖ ਲਓ। ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਤੋਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੱਸੇ, ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ 'ਤੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਸ਼ਖਸ ਬਣੋ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਹੱਸੋ। ਸੋ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ 'ਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਲਿਖਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ, ਇਫ ਯੂ ਵੁੱਡ ਨਾਟ ਬੀ ਲਾਫਡ ਐਟ, ਬੀ ਦਾ ਫਸਟ ਟੂ ਲਾਫ ਐਟ ਯੂਰਸੈਲਫ। ਬਾਕੀ ਫਿਰ ਆਪੇ ਹੀ ਚੁੱਪ ਕਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ। ਜੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਖੁਦ ਹੀ ਕਹੋ ਨਾ ਮੈਂ ਹੀ ਮੂਰਖ ਸੀਗਾ ਯਾਰ, ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਹਿਣੇ ਨੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਮੂਰਖ ਸੀਗਾ, ਠੀਕ ਹੈ, ਚੱਲਦਾ ਰਹਿੰਦਾ। ਸੋ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਰੱਖਿਓ, ਇਹ ਬੜੀ ਇੰਪੋਰਟੈਂਟ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ ਯਾਰ। ਅਤੇ ਲਿਆਓ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਸਟੇਜ ਦੇ ਉੱਤੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਈਏ ਆਪਣੇ ਗੈਸਟ ਨੂੰ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਅਮਰਿਤ ਸੂਰਾ ਜੀ। ਬੜੀ ਮੁਸ਼ਕਿਲ ਟਾਈਮ ਕਢਵਾਈ ਦਾ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲੋਂ, ਅਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਧਿਆਨ ਨਾਲ ਸੁਣਿਆ ਕਰੋ। ਲੈਟਸ ਵੈਲਕਮ ਮਿਸਟਰ ਸੂਰਾ। ਸੂਰਾ ਸਰ, ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦਾ ਸ਼ੋ ਜੀ।
How are you doing today?
Life is good, sir.
That's right. Absolutely. Yeah. We look, you know, it's good to look at the positive things in life, as opposed to, you know, negative things that are ongoing, on a daily basis. So we kind of get, sidetracked and derailed off the focus that's required, right? So very important to stay on your best footing on a day-to-day basis, even in these tremendous times that we're having at the present time. So good to be here.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sura. I know your time is highly valuable. So you are away on a builder project on Wednesday. Is there anything you want to share with us?
Yeah, there's a great opportunity up and coming in the next year. So we'll definitely, as and when things unravel, we'll share those details with you to see if there's anyone that's transitioning or looking for a transition into the BC realm, you know, over the next 3 to 4 years. So there's definitely opportunity, so that's all unraveling in the coming new year. So that's a positive thing. Other than that, you know, there's obviously the way the market has been, there's still some reasonably affordable opportunities if you're able to get the financing and a manageable financing rate for yourself here in BC as well. Even as a landlord, right? You'd find some good income flowing properties locally.
Yeah, you're right. There are many properties now in the market. People can take advantage of the situation right now. So, Mr. Sura, so when do you think you will have time to or opportunity to share this information, like in a month or more than a month, so we can plan accordingly? Because let's say we are launching that project here on PC24 through you.
Absolutely, yeah. we'll certainly keep you front and center when those opportunities come about. Next year definitely looks a lot more interesting as far as new developments are concerned.
All right. Well, that's something very good news, I would say, because we do need more and more housing because people are struggling and rates have been through the roof. So probably some good projects which are affordable within reach of people, so they can help them secure a place of their own, because there is nothing better than owning a home. This is where everything ends. Everyone in this world, everyone, even the insect, smallest to smallest insect that you may not even see, they need a place to thrive. Sometimes it is your body, but sometimes like we have house, right? Everything has a house. So to buy a house, you can always reach out to either me if you are looking for Greater Toronto Area properties at 647-333-2273, or if you are planning to move to BC, well, you have this guy, Amrit Sura, 778-999-1531. I cram up your phone number every day at least 10-20 times.
You recite it. Wow, that's awesome.
Yep. And I really like your logo that you sent me, and this is all up here. We're trying to change the look of our channel, slowly working on it. So now we can give better exposure to our sponsors or collaborators up here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I like that. The background is very nice. I see you have a static image of the area you live in.
Yes, this is a city of Brampton.
Right.
This is the actually head office. I blurred it.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Amrit Sura, Canadian Mortgage Trends published a report a few days back where nearly 1/3 Canadians decided to stay away from home purchase for the moment. 1/3. And out of 1/3, 60%, like 1/3, about 30%, 60% of that 30%, they said they have put the plan on hold indefinitely. They don't know when they will start thinking about buying a house. On the other hand, 40% are thinking, yeah, we will buy, but maybe at a later date. Looks like these are those people who can get qualified at some point sooner. I guess the same thing is going in your hood as well.
Absolutely. I mean, I think, yes, we see that, and the media perpetuates the message saying that there's a decline in the real estate activity. Well, not really, because even those people who are holding off, they need to rent. So homes are still moving, right? The basic analogy of analyzing incomings, needs versus wants, is something which is not taught at schools, right? So
yes,
this really harsh reality check has come to shake. It's basically shaking the entire world, because I think at the end of the day, most of the real estate is going to be owned by investors at some point, right? However long that takes,
probably
years, 80 years, whatever it is.
But Amrit, it is already owned by investors.
Yeah.
If you look at the bigger perspective, it is most of real estate is owned by the banks, right? And if you go up the tree, you will find out that there are only 4 or 6 families worldwide that control everything, even the banks.
Right.
What was that? Some Rockefeller family, and there are a couple others, very rich. That I think they have more than 70-80% of world's wealth. And I just came across a company. It starts with something BlackRock. That BlackRock is a company that is shaping things worldwide, and those billionaires, trillionaires, they all park their money there. BlackRock doesn't want to be advertised, so they stay under covers. You will never hear their name, but for the past couple days, something is coming up, and this has become so influential that I was totally blown away that, oh my goodness, what this thing is. And this is an investment company. Google up this company, blackrock.com. You will see how the whole world is being controlled. They take everything. Oh, this is where you are.
Yeah, I mean, in you know, the vital component is definitely the communities, right? So if you can control the communities, you just control all of the vitality of it. So wherever you feel that your work is going towards, it's going to be basically dictated by bigger powers.
It has become a huge power. It has become such a huge power that I can't even stress the dangers of that. It can control any country's political future. It can control how the wars will be fought, how the weapons will be sold. But anyways, that's not the topic of our conversation. Let's come out back to the real estate and mortgage world. So how is market going on? Because we are still looking at about 75 basis point increase comes October 26th.
So when you think about your basis point increases, right,
Mm-hmm.
and how quickly they get into become effective, what is the increase per 100 basis points on $100,000? What's the
Okay, then this will require
you have?
some good calculation. But what I can tell you is a 50 basis point increase could add up around 16 or $30 to your mortgage. But I did do those calculations a few days back, and in one of my show, and where I clearly explained how this information is critical for all of us. Because when you go there, and that is per 100,000, I can do the calculation sometime during the broadcast and share with you. Initially, the mortgage payments used to be $400 to $450 per 100,000, more or less, as a ballpark, just to understand it. But then they went up to more than $500. So I'm talking about when the rates were 3% or something, prime rates, and now we are coming to 5%. So the difference between these 200 basis point went up by more than $100, $130 or $150 per $100,000. And don't forget, the bigger issue comes with the qualification criteria, which is stress test. That takes away most of the charm people may have with the mortgages. But it increases, 70 basis point increase in prime rate will change your mortgage payments by, let's say, 10, 20, $30. Depends on how much you have.
Right. So yeah, there's significant changes. Obviously, everyone's gonna sharpen their own internal outlook for their
Yeah,
expenses.
yeah,
Um, that's what we're definitely seeing here is that you know the some of the conversations we're having is whether even the local Canadian families are going to take a approach that East Indian families look at as far as combined home living, right?
hmm,
Is that a strategy moving forward for all communities? Everybody likes their own space, right?
yeah,
So now isn't the time where we're you know where we're not um, able to cohabit with our mother-in-law or
yeah,
brothers and sisters. It's a time to try and build something, and the best opportunity is always when there's a down cycle, right? So the down cycle, we don't know when the bottom is fully out. So
hmm,
at some point there'll be an opposite trajectory, right? So what
hmm,
we can really do is explain the facts and say, okay, guys, make the best decision for your families or for your investment portfolio. Because a
hmm,
lot of these guys who are taking the action steps are certainly a little bit more risk averse, and they have the ability to find some tax strategies when they're making a purchase that's going to calculate a loss, right?
yeah,
So real estate is still moving. Um, however the media wants to perpetuate the messages in order for you to maybe stay on the back footing,
hmm,
that's fine because the seller is still going to sell, and whoever the buyer is, whether it's an end user or an investor, property is still sold. It's
yeah,
just
that's
timing now.
true.
Timing is
Market is, in my heard, is very tight. Houses are not getting what sellers thought they will get, and this is kind of very disturbing for them. We had multiple offers on my listing that came back into market, but still nothing materialized because the offers from all buyers were so low that the seller decided not to accept any offer. So they are in a catch 22 situation. Should they sell? Should they not sell? Because market is kind of throwing so much at people that they never expected it. Market is actually throwing very big lemons at people this time, and buyers are hawkish now, trying to offer $200,000-$300,000 below the asking price. It is totally like ridiculous. It's incredible at the same time how the market shifted from March to October, and with the next rate hike, and I don't think Bank of Canada is going to stay put. They will continue. The governor McCallum recently gave a speech about that. We are looking more rates coming in, and people were thinking, oh, October rise may be the last one, but Governor McCallum's statement or speech doesn't indicate that. Unless the core inflation comes down, things are not going to change. Yeah, but anyways, Amrit, do you have anger against anyone?
pardon.
Do you have anger against anyone? Are you angry with someone?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Do I have
I
something
said,
against
are
someone?
you angry with someone?
Sorry, am I angry with someone?
Yeah. Can you not hear me?
No.
Hello, mic testing 1, 2, 3.
No, I can hear you, but sorry, am I angry with someone?
Were you or are you angry with someone?
No, not at all. I'm not angry.
Well, then you are a very good person. I do get angry with people sometimes,
Oh,
but then I just shove that thought aside, move on. Because the more you stay angry, the more you burn yourself. And just for your knowledge and for everyone's knowledge who may be watching this episode, today is October 7. And October 7 is celebrated as National Forgiveness and Happiness Day.
so we must encourage people to stay, a little bit more positive, right?
Absolutely. That's the whole intent I was trying to communicate. So, National Forgiveness and Happiness Day on October 7 is a day that celebrates forgiveness and amount of happiness it can bring to one's life. While many people hold on to grudges and fantasize about revenge, even sleeping they're thinking how they will take a revenge. Studies have revealed that the best way to heal is to actually forgive the person who hurt you. That's why even our religious scriptures say, जो forgive करता है, he is always bigger. He has a bigger persona than the one who hurt you. Because now you are giving, what you are giving? Forgiveness. So when you give something out, you are always a bigger guy in your mind, in your persona, in your act of kindness. So keep forgiving people. Today is the National Forgiveness and Happiness Day, which many people may not even know. So I hope this is a good feed for your social media. You should put it down. So, well, this is what it is. So I totally forgive everyone who hurt me. I stop thinking about them. Yeah.
Let them carry on their journeys, and
absolutely.
We don't want to have poison in our.
And we don't want poison of thought. So tomorrow is also Discovery of America Day, October 8, and Indian Air Force Day as well tomorrow. So these are things for tomorrow. Keep a note of these things. They are fantastic. So did you get your market release, Amrit?
I don't have the market release in front of me, no.
Okay, when do they release the market information, like housing market information? The British Registered Board, British Columbia, sorry.
We have a daily feed every day. There's something, some
kind wow. That is fabulous. We have monthly. When Toronto Regional Registered Board compiles the data and sends it, usually by 4th or 5th of every month.
Right.
Yeah, so here is what came in, and this report is from Canadian Mortgage Trends. Anyone can go to their website, canadianmortgagetrends.com, and read all the latest reports. You can even subscribe. They will keep throwing that into your email. So countries' largest metro areas all saw steep declines in home sales in September as would-be home buyers wait on the sidelines. This was especially true in the Greater Toronto area, where September sales were down 10% from August and 44% compared to last year. New listings in GTA were down 16.7% year over year, which the Toronto Regional Real Estate Board said was the lowest number of new listings for the month of September since 2002. Lowest numbers of new listings on the board's MLS since 2002. Can you imagine that?
Wow.
Where are we going to earn our bread and butter if people don't sell?
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's all well and good. Yes, this is a message that's going to be circulating, and there's obviously there was a different impact in 2002. What was going on in the market at that point? What was the population? What is the current driver of every market within the developed world? It's immigration and the need for shelter. So at the end of the day, yes, we're going to get all these downward trends and cycles and the media reports stating that you're going to be in an inconclusive decision-making period. Okay, so that's fine. Whether somebody buys or somebody doesn't buy, it's insignificant to the market, because at the end of the day, shelter is required, right? Offices have businesses. Businesses require offices. So commercial properties on demand, production of items and goods, depends on what marketplace it is. So, at the end of the day, the really negative news is it's a focal direction. Yes, there are facts and figures, but at the end of the day, there's transactions still happening. All I can really say is that yes, there's going to be all these downward trends. It's going to put people in a position of fear-based decision making.
Yes, that's true. This is what is happening and will keep happening, right?
It's no longer
the thing is, these are the old saying: there are lies, damned lies, and statistics.
and statistics, right?
So what? This is what was on the MLS system of various regions throughout Canada. And Greater Toronto area only had 5,038 listings. Sorry, sales. 44% below last year. 10% below last month. Average price is 4.3% down from last year and 0.7% up from last month, which is a good news, right? The average price year over year is less, but from last month it went up. And new listings, they're down 16.7%, but up by 6.6% from the last month. Good thing. Active listings, 47% higher than last year and 1.7% higher than last month. That means it is shifting toward buyers. Market is shifting toward buyers. When the active listings increase, it's going to take more time to sell. More time to sell means buyers have a choice. The properties are there on the market. This is Greater Toronto area. I think there is a similar link for Greater Vancouver area as well, which probably you can look up. But in Montreal, 30% drop in year-over-year home sales, 5.4% down from the last month. We'll keep coming with more data. Stay with us. We're going to take a quick break and come back. Are you looking for a reliable legal office that can handle your closing in the most effective manner? If yes, please get in touch with Rakesh Joshi at 416-213-8600. Joshi Law Office provides all the legal advices about real estate law, business law, immigration laws, notarization and affidavits, wills and trust. Give them a call today, 416-213-8600. Are you looking for reliable immigration services? If yes, contact Sukhi Paul at 647-296-4575 or office phone number 905-790-8877. They are located at 219-220 at 7956 Torban Road. It's right at the intersection of Torban Road and Steeles Avenue West. Contact them for all kind of visa services. Finding an honest and diligent insurance and investment advisor is a rarity these days. If you are looking for great advice, contact Mr. Bhupendra Mane, who is the regional director of Cosmos Financial Center. They are located at Unit number 830 Top Flight Drive, Mississauga. The phone number to call is 647-448-6229. Give them a call today. Is your business suffering from performance? If yes, it is the right time to call Ravinder Duggi at 416-807-7986. She will find out the weak points and the points where the performance issues are paramount and help you fix those issues. Give her a call today. Do not be late. Are you looking to buy or sell your home or any commercial real estate? If yes, call me today at 647-333-2273 or 647-328-3279. I provide services in real estate and mortgages. I am mortgage broker with Akal Mortgages Inc., where when we say yes, we stand behind our promise. Reach out to me today. Do you want to shop right without burning your pockets? If yes, please visit Monisha Discount Warehouse at 377 Burnhamthorpe Road, East Mississauga, Ontario. They are the best. They have all kind of Indian, Pakistani and other local stuff that you can buy at literally throwaway prices. Contact them at 905-361-0773. Monisha Discount Warehouse. D.P. Jain is a well-known name in the fields of accounting. You can contact him today at his cell number 416-305-0080 or his office number 905-790-9327. Once you start working with him, you will never want to leave him. He is 5-star professional. Call him today. D.P. Jain Professional Corporation. PC24 RE-TV is heard over so many different channels. If you want to promote your business for free, call me at 647-333-2273. You can also send your artwork to contact@paulchima.com. We are here to be partners in your business success. 647-333-2273. Welcome back to PC24's episode for this Friday. Hope you are enjoying the day. If you are watching this show at YouTube, kindly like, subscribe and share our channel. We need this help to give more personalized experience to our viewers, and we are going to bring some contest for all of you. Right now, a fun-filled contest is going on. So tell me, what's the most mundane thing you would like to do? ਕਿਹੜੀ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਫਜ਼ੂਲ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ? ਕਈ ਵਾਰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿ ਮੈਂ ਝੱਲ ਖਿਲਾਰਨਾ, ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਨ 'ਚ ਕੀ ਹੈਗਾ? ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਨੀ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ? Just send it out. Make it look funniest, creative and wittiest reply. You can send your response to my phone number 647-333-2273, or you can also post that as a comment on our broadcast. The winner, the first one will get $100 gift card and second one will get $50 gift card. We are throwing away money at you and it's for you to pick it up. Anyway, so we are in conversation with our guest from Abbotsford, BC, who has spent so much time understanding market so that he could give you better knowledge. And here he comes every week on Wednesday. Today is an exception for some personal reason or for the reasons of getting more awareness and knowledge for you people, the home buyers and home sellers. He could only join this Friday. Let's go back to our guest. Here it is.
Thank you, Paul.
I see very fancy lights over in your room. There looks like there are 4 of them on the ceiling, perhaps.
No, that's just a picture of St. Paul's Cathedral.
Oh, I also see a reflection of LEDs, I guess.
There's 3 lights.
I'm a forensic scientist. Don't forget that.
Hey, the research of a very veteran realtor is undoubtedly like a detective, right? You have to dig deep.
It is like a detective.
The due diligence required, very important. So yeah, thank you for sharing the mortgage trends report. It's again, year over year, they're saying that the sales of in the Greater Vancouver area is minus 46% year over year.
Wow.
Month over month is minus 99.8%.
98% will be killer.
9.8.
Yeah.
So the benchmark prices have also changed significantly. Year over year is 3.9%. Month over month is 2.1%.
That's a lot.
New listings have come up as 4,229. Year over year, that's a reduction of 18.2%.
18.2%.
That's an increase of 6.8%.
Wow.
So active listings, we have just under 10,000. Year over year, that's 8% increase, and month over month, 3.2% increase. So obviously, with fewer homes selling, there are going to be more listings on the market, and then it gives all right, is it a positive thing that it's going to take longer to sell our house now when Mr. Smith asks Mrs. Smith? Well,
this used to be a regular market way back. We are kind of talking that existed before, but then disappeared in the interim, and now it's coming back.
Now it is coming back. Okay, so with the announcements of the immigration trends as well. I mean, over the next 3 years, there's going to be 1.5 million new people coming here. Where are they?
Absolutely.
Right?
1.5 million people coming in. That means a lot of people are making Canada their home. Yeah. And where would they live? In shelters?
They need shelter, right?
But they won't live in shelters. They need shelter.
So they'll start on the East Coast.
Yep.
And then find their way, whether it's to the West Coast or to the essentially robust financial center of Canada, Toronto. Because some people are still very attracted to the lifestyles in the East Coast.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, when most people look at moving to Canada, at some point they've seen posters of British Columbia, right? I want to envision life for my children. They think in the West Coast of British Columbia, or West Coast of Canada, and Canada being the way it is, the way it's laid out as far as proximity of communities closer to the border, right, still keeps you connected with the United States. Some of the family members may say, okay, well, hey guys, we like California life better. and
Yeah.
then the brother says, "Well, I prefer Vancouver or Edmonton or somewhere else." It's still within flight distance. The time
Yeah.
zone is a massive impact. So, you know, I think over the course, it's going to be a welcome change for the buyers to have the choices, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make the decisions, do the due diligence, and maybe it's a good way to build a good relationship with consumers across the board, right?
Absolutely.
Instead of walking into a sales office um, and being pressured into writing a contract,
Yeah.
you create a relationship, and that takes
Well,
time.
that's so true. Relationships are the only thing that are going to play out in the longer run. They always play out better, right? Nothing can beat relationship. So, come what may, people should always be happy and doing the right stuff. Hey, I have something very good to share with you before we go forward. Maybe you will fall in love with the nature again. Are you ready to watch it, Amrit?
Yes, please. Wow. This is your new listing?
No, I just went to a city called Bolton and I was fascinated by the colors of nature. So I decided to fly my drone and record it.
Oh, where did you park? So these are great tools, I think. At the end of the
These are estate homes,
These are the estate homes. Yeah,
good
absolutely.
homes, very big houses.
Yeah. That's your house, eh?
Ah, I wish.
Hey, you know what? Your wish is my command.
Maybe in BC.
Absolutely. But still, there's nothing wrong with, when people look at this kind of dynamic,
You're right.
the layout of the landscape, it's phenomenal. Excitement all the way around. Canada is, across the board, a very welcoming nation. The landscapes are absolutely phenomenal.
Yep.
The types of weather
So
we
look
have.
how beautiful the nature is. Among all the silliness, the nonsense of this statistics and data, the negativity, we have an open nature ready to embrace you.
Yeah. Which highway is that?
Sorry,
What are these?
I didn't hear the last part.
What highway was that?
This is a major road. It's called not highways, I think the Go Road.
Okay.
So yesterday I just started driving all the way up north without any focus, and I was mesmerized by the colors around me. This is a narrow road and it is very hard to park by the road. So I was trying to find some tributary where I could stop. And then if you look at I can show you where my car is, then you can figure out where I was standing.
Yeah.
So I stopped there, spent some time and took this shot. And I was so proud of myself. I'm becoming a drone pro now. Look, there is my car. Give me 1 second. You see this?
That's your car. I saw it.
That's my car. This is where I was parked. I was just trying to learn it. That is it. And I try to play with the colors. Oh my God, so beautiful. We are so busy in our day-to-day life that we don't even realize the significance of watching nature, its colors, its beauty. We are money, work, eat, sleep, money, work, eat. That cycle is an unending cycle. Oh, here is my style. There I go.
That's excellent.
learning to play the things a bit, and I like I am very fascinated by this aerial photography, so I just fly up. Fabulous. Have you ever flown a drone?
No.
Yeah, okay, then let's get you moving, so that the next air show in BC you fly your own drone among those planes zooming through.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, and you spoke about the commercial listings, and here is some statistics about commercial data in Greater Toronto area. Total, oh, give me one second, I think I went far. Leasing, because commercial is mostly leasing, there aren't many sales. People buy commercial property for investment purposes or to run their business, mostly with an intent to create a regular stream of income. So 12.7% drop has been observed in the month of September 2022, or in the second quarter of 2022 from second quarter of 2021. 12.7% drop in square feet leased out. Second quarter, 7,922,489 square feet space was leased out. This time it is 6,912,490 square feet. And the sales on the commercial sector of all type, it fell down by 42.3%. But the rates per square feet for industrial, for commercial / retail and office spaces, like you said, it went up. Industrial went up by 20%, commercial / retail went up by 32.4%, and office lease went up by 17.5%. That supports what you said. These things are moving on. Commercial doesn't stop. And mostly it's rental.
Yes, and it will carry on. I mean, if you look at the pre-planning stages for the next 20 years, right? So if you have a portion of land in the ALR and there's potential with the changing dynamics of the leaderships, obviously you want to be, in a good foothold that there's land available for you in 20 years. So these developers, they're taking the gamble, okay, and investing in land as well, whether it's for commercial activity or whether it's to get into the system where the communities develop. And now when you look at your aerial drone shot, yes, the aerial drone shot will tell you exactly how the lay of the land is going to shape.
Yep.
Okay, if you go further out, if you zoom back, I mean, you were probably below 250 feet. You're going to go, if you get into a small plane or if you get into your Learjet, Paul, you can see a little bit more of the communities and how they've sort of spread out.
Well, I already gave an order for my own plane for 2040. Or they're selling me a little pod where I can just hover around in the plane
Yeah.
in my that little pod. Maybe we will bump against each other. That's where we are headed to. If you saw those superhuman movies, you see how they travel, like gravity doesn't affect them. Someday in future, I'm not sure if I will see that day or not, but somewhere in future, our coming generations will be traveling by the same way, in their little pods, wearing fancy helmets, powered on arms, rocket jets, and there is one guy who is actually demonstrating how he can just fly. He has those propulsion devices attached to his legs and his hand, and he can change his direction.
Mm-hmm.
He can just fly, like it's incredible how he just jumps over. I don't understand that. But before we end up, I would like to say this. Today is also the World Smile Day. You know, there was this guy, his name was Harvey Ball. Harvey Ball was the guy who first created the smiley face. And the smiley face got used in cartoons, comics, or for political movements. Then later it was made pixel perfect. So it became very popular. Then came smiley emojis, expansion of the internet, and this just blasted. And then it became an official day in 1999 just to inspire acts of kindness. So this guy, Harvey Ball, he passed away somewhere in 2001, but the power of smile still continues. So whenever you're happy and you want to communicate your happy feelings, what you send? That yellow smiley face. This is where it come from.
Yeah. Share a smile.
Share a smile. Be happy. And it's 11:28 a.m. It's about time we take your permission. But before we leave, we'd like to sympathize with all those families who have lost their beloved ones today. Well, death is certain. Nothing is going to stop it. No technology has been able to win over death. So we have to accept this fact that one day each one of us will leave this world. Make lots of memories. Keep smiling while praying for peace to the departed soul and strength to your family to overcome this biggest loss of their life. So death of someone, Amrit, is really life-changing experience for many families. It breaks, or it makes, or it just totally crumbles the whole household. It is such a unique thing for each family. Well, I pray for each and everyone who lost a family member. God bless you all. You will see me tomorrow, same time, with a guest. Her name is Kamal Bola. She is going to talk about some insurance product, and I guess it is RESP. Let's hear from her tomorrow, 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much. We take your leave. Anything you want to say before we leave, Mr. Sura?
Yes. Again, guys, just stay focused on the goals that you have, and reach out for any information that you need. Get some professional advice and get planning, right?
And keep smiling.
Absolutely.
Keep smiling and keep forgiving people. Today is the National Smile Day as well as the National Forgiveness Day too. So don't forget that. Thank you very much. We take your leave and we sign off.